Okay guys, so today we have another good video coming up, another banger video, and it's how to actually get good at poker, like 2025 or any year basically. But yep, so I had many like coaching question, and mostly I see like new players, like usually they face this issue. And even for like intermediate player, like players are trying to improve, they don't have a structured plan. Like they just play poker for like 5 years, 10 years, but they don't improve because they never take the step to learn and really improve. So they just play, like they watch random video and try to make play on feel and sensors, so it's not gonna work. So this is like the step by step on how to actually get good at poker. As you can see, like if you want to be like this guy, is like the chat of the poker world is like African Patrick Antonius, basically the chat, right? So you want to be like him, like you need to watch this video. So alright, so the roadmap, I wish I had a beginner: avoid the common leaks and build solid fundamental, no GTO overload. Step-by-step game plan will transform your poker skill, whether you are just starting or looking to level up your game. So of course it's by me. Let's go. So number one of improving your poker gameplay is you don't want to limp ever, right? Like it's a fish play, right? So if you limp, your range is capped, and if you limp raise, like probably you got aces or kings or ace king, right? Or queens, like it's so easy to play. So you want to take initiative. So for you guys that I know a bit of poker, you all watch Hustler Casino. Someone that is a good example is like Garrett Adelstein. He doesn't limp ever. That's like fishy play. I don't even limp as well. I usually raise. So you don't want to limp. You always want to take initiative. So you want to raise first in or 4 or 3 bet, right? So limping is a fish move. It signals weakness and gives up initiative at the table. So this initiative is very important thing. We need to initiate action, especially when we're in position against a weaker player or recreation. We want to build a pot in position and take initiative onto them, so they react to us. And usually people are unstudied, so they make more mistake, and we can capitalize on those mistakes and make more profit and money. So like I said, always raise first in, build the pot against weaker hands. You want to take control of the hand from the start. And raising position maximize value and give you informational advantages, as what I say. That's why Garrett Adelstein, like all the good players, they don't limp. Like I mean, there are some specific spot, right? But in general, we don't want to limp. We don't want to like limp call the hand like 9 ways to the flop. Like what's the point, right? It's like playing bingo lotto. We want to take initiative to become a better poker player from now on. So let's go. What's going on? Alright, so your pre-flop RFI blueprint, like the first raise, you need to know what kind of hand you're raising from different position lah, basically. So I mean, master the logic, understand why certain hand works in specific position. For this, you can look at Wizard, or you can DM me. I'll give you a custom raise first in from different position for 9 max, 6 max. Or you can join my school community where I have the RFI from different positions. So you need to memorize and learn the raise first in from different positions. So you know what hands to open, what hands to fold, what hands to like call a 3 bet or 4 bet. So you need to know this is like the fundamental, the basic. So you need to learn these things. It's very important. So like I say, use GTO Wizard charts. Leverage optimal raising ranges by position. So if you can use GTO Wizard, or like you can see online there are some charts, right? If not, you can just message me, I'll help you out. So 3 bet or 4. So as I said, especially online, I mean live, I don't mind flat calling behind, but 3 bet or 4 will be better, especially in like a tough 6 max online game. You want to cold call maybe on the button and small blind, big blind, maybe like pocket pair, or if you're deep enough, you can call like some suited hands. But I will probably prefer a 3 bet if I'm suited. So like maybe small blind, button raise, cut off raise, or under the gun raise. Like you can't 3 bet like pocket 7s or below, right, or something like that. It's so better to just cold call. But if late position open, like we want to 3 bet more in small blind. Basically, we want to play a 3 bet or 4 strategy in small blind. And So the only three calling range is on the button, small blind, and big blind. But mostly it's button and big blind. There shouldn't be any cold calling in between the position. So we want to go to the next one. So big blind defense is not like guesswork, right? You don't want to like randomly defend all kinds of hand. You want to study the proper ranges, train your big blind defense with position specific charts. You can message me, I'll help you out, or you can look at Wizard. GTO Wizard is very good. And you want to fold weak hands. You don't want to be like, example, okay, this is not for big blind. Example, you are in like a cut off, you have like A7 offsuit, right? Then somebody raise underguard. I know it's a small raise, but you call here like it's not the right play lah. It's not the right play, and online there's rake, so you want to 3-bet or 4, but obviously 4 this is like a terrible hand to play against like UTG range, right? If you hit the ace, like he might have a stronger ace, and if you don't hit anything, like how you're gonna play? So don't randomly call random junks. So you want to fold the weak hand, not just in big blind, in all the positions. So 3-bet or 4, or cold calling on the button, small blind and big blind. But small blind I'll play more 3-bet or 4 as well. So you want to adjust to the raise sizes. So example, under the gun he raised like 2.5x. You have like a king 10 off. Actually GTO I think it's close, maybe it's a 4, but I think the few is not so tough that you cannot defend this hand. So if you defend 2.5 is fine, 3x also fine. But if like he raised to like online don't say live game I'll defend a lot. Like if he online raised to 4 to 5x, like you don't want to defend king 10 offsuit, like do a 5x raise. You're gonna be losing money against the under the gun strong raising range. So but late position is different, but I still wouldn't recommend defending against big blind. Example, like he raised a very 4x, you have like ace 9 offsuit. Like if the play is very weak, is fishy, I mean we can make like a suggestion to defend, but I think probably we'll fold a large sizing in this kind of weak hand. Is like we just fold and play a better hand the next time. It will be better. So another thing is stop hero calling like randomly. Like when you're unsure, just fold. When in doubt, protect your chip, protect your win rate, right? Avoid marginal call that drains your bankroll. You don't need to make those high level call, right? Poker is not about the high level call. It's like mostly you capitalize on their mistake and you play a solid and more GTO approach. And if you see any spots that you can deviate and exploit them and increase your win rate, then you take those spots. So don't level yourself into stop talking yourself into basically bad call lah. Like if you're unsure, just fold, right? You don't want to like call off like a triple barrel with your middle pair if you're unsure. I mean there are some spots that you can do that, and like if you have reads or opponent, fine, but in general if you don't have any reads and you're unsure, just fold, right? So mental stack, preserve confidence by avoiding minus EV decision. Exactly, you don't want to, the money doesn't come from here, the money come from the fish, and you want the fish to react to you. So you take initiative, they react to you, and you play correctly and try to get value or bluff them off. Basically you don't need to find all this high level stuff, right? So for the another thing is learning like c-bet strategies, like for post flop. So simplified post flop play, as you can see, like dry disconnected board, A7 deuce rainbow example, you go 25-33, range bet is fine, button versus big line, very standard spot. Like you can use this like 100% is fine. Semi connector like 10-8-6 two-tone, so example like 10 of hearts, 8 of hearts and 6 of clubs. So like small sizing doesn't accomplish anything, right? Doesn't make sense, right? It's either you check or you go large, right? So you want to go for 50 or 66. And the really wet connected board like king queen jack, or like basically Broadway, everything Broadway, like ace king 10, like king queen jack, like Broadway with straight possible. Usually you want to go here like, okay, example button with big blind, you want to go like large lah, 75%, 100%, even I think solver has some overbets like 125%. So this is like, I can't make like a long ass. If you need more help, like just message me, I'll help you out, or you can check out my beginner profit blueprint in my school community, or you message me, I can help you out. Or you can watch, actually I have 2 videos on YouTube right now for the post flop c-betting guide for multi-way and basically like simplified strategy for c-betting in position. So you can check those videos out, or you can join my school community and I'll help you out. So this is the framework you want to use, very simple for now. I can't make like another whole video on c-betting. That's gonna be another time, or you can watch my previous video. So let's get to the next one. Oh, and this I see many people obsessing with this, right? Obsess over the solver output. Now there's like GTO Wizard, GTO Plus. There's a lot of like stuff, simple pre-flop, right? And many new player they over obsess. They see like the GTO Wizard. They look at the solver stuff, and like they don't understand like why the solver is doing that. So if you try to mimic without understanding, like it's gonna make you more confused. Like you don't understand like the theory and why the solver does that, and the solver doesn't like explain to you. So that's why if you can, like, you can message me, you can learn online, right? You can buy a course, you can learn online, you can hire a mentor coaching to have them to teach you like frameworks and why the solver do that. Like I can help you out. If you don't understand anything, just shoot me a DM, I'll help you out. So you don't need to obsess over the solver output. You want to understand like the hand function, basically know what your hand accomplishes. So basically just play your hand, don't overcomplicate, right? The solver thing, I mean, like as you get better, like your solid fundamental, you're better player, you start to have like intermediate, maybe you can bring in the solver and learn. But of course beginner helps, but if not, it's just gonna complicate you more. Or like example, you use some heads up display, right? And you have like holder manager, and then they sometimes they have like other additional tools for you, like league buster. Like they're gonna tell you like you're playing like you should 25% more, you should see bet more, you're folding too tight. I mean, you're gonna get confused, right? You don't need all these things to get good at poker. So build logical framework, focus on concept, not like exact frequency. We can't get like the exact frequency. Like we use wizard, is like we're not gonna memorize every spot. That's not the point. The point is to focus on the concept and remember the heuristics, not the exact frequency, because we are human, it's impossible, right? Unless you have like photographic memory. So simplify the strategy first, master the basic fundamental like raise first in, c-bet in position, 4 to 3-bet call, 4-betting. Learn the basics first before all this GTO complexity. But of course, if you are beginner, learning is not bad. Just don't over obsess, right? Like some of my students have this issue, like over obsessing like the check raising frequency, like how many bluffs combo should I have, the raise first, like the c-bet. You don't need to obsess over that, right? That's not important. It's like building a logical framework. And basically, if you're new, you can just like think of what your hand want to accomplish now. You see the bluff, like when you get value, how many street of value can I get? Basically, you don't need to complicate stuff. And don't obsess over it. This will hurt you. You overthink. You will be like overwhelmed. Like you're unsure now. You start to doubt yourself. Like the GTO trainer, if you know how to use and somebody show you how to use correctly and you understand the framework, it's fine. If not, they're gonna confuse you. Like you don't understand what is the solver doing, right? So don't overcomplicate this stuff. Yeah. So get real feedback early if you can, right? If you can afford, find a good mentor that identify and correct your mistakes before they become habit. So if you can afford, you should definitely hire a mentor. Like they can spot your leak and identify what you're doing correctly and wrongly, and make you, basically, if you are new, he can make you like a structured pathway to open up from the beginning to the end, so you are more like fundamentally sound and grounded than like you're gonna watch this video and that video is like you're gonna get confused, right? So I help people with one-to-one coaching, mentorship, or you can join my school community. We can hop on a call, we can see if you are suitable. I'll help you out step by step. So whether you're beginner, intermediate, trying to get better, I have all ranges. I can help you out. So we can do like a call first, see if you're suitable. I can give you some hand review, some custom study plan step by step, so you know what you need to be focusing on as a beginner or intermediate player, step by step, to improve weekly. So one thing I like about my coaching call is I am very in-depth, right? I'm very in-depth. I see your leaks, spot your mistake. I'll set up like a study plan step by step, A to Z, weekly, so you know how to improve and take actionable steps, so you won't like obsess or like confuse over like so many vast information. You don't know what things you want to focus on, and you're just gonna confuse yourself and make the process even further. So if you ask me, like back then, like I was pretty like I was pretty stubborn, right? When I started playing, if you ask me to like invest in a mentor, I'm like I don't need that shit, man. I'm just gonna like study like online like courses. But if you have a mentor, it's gonna shorten the process, right? It's gonna shorten the process. And if I can turn back time now, I'll definitely hire a mentor if I can, right? Like if I can afford to, it will shorten the learning process and you improve at a faster and more consistent rate, then like you don't know where your legs are, you are not experienced, you are totally new, like you don't know what to learn, so many information, process knowledge out there, you're gonna get confused. So if you can have the, you can afford and you need, I think it's better for you to have a coach or mentor to guide you through. Like I said, if now knowing what I know, definitely I will go for it. Like after buying courses, like studying for mentorship, one-to-one coaching, definitely you need it. It's better for you basically in the long term, because in the short term maybe you make a bad play, you win, you don't know your mistake, but if you lose, you can play well, but you don't know, like you need feedback, you need someone to guide you and know the step by that been there done that, they know the step by step to get you where you want to at and get you to where you want to be. So you need get feedback from a coach and someone experienced than you, so you can learn and improve faster at a consistent rate. So like I said, I have customized study plan, custom roadmap to accelerate your progress beyond generic advice. Like I'm not gonna give you like, oh, you're gonna see bet here more often. Like I'm gonna give you study plan, actionable step by step for you to improve your gameplay and your even mental game or live game, online tournament. I can help you with everything, so you know what to do, so you are like not deer in the headlight, you won't get confused, right? So you should consider like anything, just shoot me a DM, like just join my school community first. It's free, you can see some of the value I provide, some of the content, and if you want to hop on a call with me, I can give you some general advice, or you can apply for one-to-one mentorship. You can, yeah, I will set you up a study plan and actionable step to get you to where you want to be. Actually there's so build confidence, clear guidance creates a certainty in your decision making process. Like, are you making the right move or are you making a blunder? You don't know, right? You're new, you don't know, like you need someone to guide you like step by step. So yeah, so just hit me out, join the school community, right? This is like a bonus section, right? Like this guy is like the Alan Keating, like a vampire version, but it's probably a chat, right? Look at it, he's so aggressive, look at that. So this is like a bonus, like attack cap ranges like a pro. Cap ranges basically mean, like example, like a king, you open all the button and big blind event, king 7 deuce, right? You see bet small range bet 1 turn, he called, turn is like 5, he's a brick 5, so probably he don't have like a very strong king, so you can overbet the turn is like cap, his cap, right? You have all the like ace kings, aces, you have all the like overpair, because he didn't check raise you on the flop, king 7 deuce. I mean sometimes they can trap you, but king 7 deuce, he doesn't check raise, he doesn't have a strong hand, so the turn 5 is pretty brick, right? So you have all the range, your equity of your hand in position is higher than him, so you can overbet and maximize full equity. So you get overbet as a bluff or value. It's very tough for them to even call with a single king, but I think they are not folding a king, but they'll fold out everything, the ace high, everything they'll fold out. So you need to attack those cap ranges. Or another one is like cap pattern. So like the example, button open, you defend the big blind and he goes like bet on the flop, check turn, and river there's a check in between the like betting sequence. So bet, you call, turn check, you check, you big blind, he check, then river is like, because there's a turn check and river is a brick or incomplete. When you have a draw or a semi showdown hand, like you don't have value or no showdown or it's a bluff, you want to bomb the river, because the bet check bet sequence indicate a lot of weakness. They don't have a strong range. Human player, they don't, even Linus Love, like their checking range is it's not balanced, like they don't have like super strong hand in the checking range. But of course you can have some traps, especially on pair board sometimes, but most of the time they don't have a very strong hand in the bet check bet line. So you want to attack the cap ranges. So yeah, plan your exploit, prepare overbet or large probe bet on the river. Your range represent nutted hands they can't have, so you want to attack the weakness, the cap range. So execute with confidence, make your bet sizing tell a consistent story. Don't be afraid to make large exploitative bets. So like if I see this guy very passive need, then he always overfold when like there's a check between a line, I'm gonna bomb the river every time. Like, or if I see him overfolding every time to get large overbet, like because some people when they overbet, they always have the nuts, they don't have bluff, so they will think that you're doing that too. So when they overbet and they over, I will always overbet. It's like free money, it's money printing, so they'll always overfold. So make sure you find their cap ranges and just attack it. They're gonna overfold. This is like free money, right? So that's it for the presentation. Let's build your winning stack. join my school community. We have everything like one-to-one call. There's building a poker profit blueprint. There is like value for my members only, and you can apply for one-to-one. Anything I can help you, I can build for you, like custom study plan, even custom raise first in for your stakes or for your live cash that you are uncertain. I'll build for you like a custom RFI or 3-bet defense, 4-bet, just for your specific needs. Whether you're unsure or new, like you're not sure what to do, or you don't feel comfortable playing post flop, out of budget, everything we can help you out. So strategy breakdown and charts, you can send me hands to review. I'll help you out, access handpick resource, develop your game. Weekly study plan is the best part. If you apply for my one-to-one or you hop on a call, we can see if you are suitable. Follow structured learning path designed for rapid improvement. This is damn true. With a mentor coaching, you're gonna accelerate your win rate like very fast and consistently. If I can, like, I think my journey wouldn't took like so many years. I've been playing for 4 years, right? If I have a mentor, I can afford a mentor, I think I will increase my learning experience. Maybe like 1 year plus 2 years, I can get like really good already. So you need someone to guide you. It's been there, done that. So get expert analysis on your most challenging hands. I'll help you out. Hand review, personalized coaching option, direct guidance, customized to your goals, whatever what you want to achieve. You want to become a better player, you want to go pro, I can help you out. You want to be like the best player among your friends, you want to crush them, like everything I have, I can help you out. So just send me a DM, join my school community, subscribe, like just join my school community. I'm providing a lot of free value. It's free right now, so you just join it. Anything we can talk from there. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.